Rap Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Real Rap Podcast. We are out here in these streets right now. I'm joined by a very special panel. I can't wait to get to this one started. So we're going to go immediately right away with my guy, my ace, my ABC. This is your boy. This is going to be Tito.
What's up?
Jorda Sid.
Just Tito, but yeah.
He doesn't want his government name out there.
Nah.
For various reasons.
I'll taxes.
Yo, do me a favor, man. Let the people know a little bit about yourself. How long you been in the comedy game? How long you been in Chicago?
All right, Tito. You can find me on Instagram at Tito's Tales. Do a bunch of cool shit there. I've been in Chicago since I was like 3 or 4 years old. I've been doing comedy for about 4.5 years. I don't give and take. And I'm ready to get this fucking party started.
Where did you come from originally?
I was born in Mexico, half Puerto Rican. And then we immigrated from Mexico when I was like 3 years old.
Gonna be honest, I never knew there was Puerto Ricans in Mexico.
Nah, my mom was living. My mom was living in Mexico.
Like, would you ever? I mean, anybody can go anywhere, but that throws me off.
Now today is more common, but back in like the late 70s when my mom was there, that was definitely uncommon, very uncommon.
Yeah.
And so my dad scooped it and married her, and then we left a few years later.
Ah, man, that's what's up, man. All right, and then to my left, I'm joined by Eunice. And do me a favor, help me out with the last name, bro.
Daher. But you can just say Eunice.
Yeah, there we go. Nobody here wants to give out their last names. We're going to get to the bottom of that for sure.
Let's keep the government name out of this.
Watch the door get kicked in immediately. They're here. We have
We got them, yeah. That's funny.
Yo, all right, so let the people know what you got going on, how long you been in the city, how long you been in the comedy game.
I've been in comedy since what? Damn, that's a good question. Maybe 2019. I'm bad at math, so I'll let you guys do the math on that. How long have I been in the city? Technically, I'm living in the suburbs right now, but I damn near am in the city every day. So
yeah.
But I've been in the Chicago suburbs, like I said, since 2016, maybe 20. No, I just lied. 2014. 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just been trying to get better. That's all I can say. Just with comedy, I wish I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very bad at time. Like I'm very bad at like I don't even know what day it is today. It's Friday, Saturday.
No,
like,
I mean I knew there was something up when you said you're bad at math and you couldn't figure out 2019 to 20.
I just fucked up. I was like,
22.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's 3, bro.
Yeah. This interview's gonna show how dumb I am. That's what I'm kind of like. I'm like, you know what? Let me show the people I'm not smart. Like that's
straight up though. Big shout out to Terminal5. I think it is,
Yeah.
and your bros. Zaid and Rami.
Yep.
Man, you guys sold that show out.
Yeah, this was a Madison Street Theater. We just did it
Hell yeah.
January 22nd.
I love Rami.
Show that Saturday. And
Yeah,
then,
those are the guys.
Oh, you met Rami before?
Yo, Rami's the cousin of my friend, one of my best friend's wife. I've seen Rami. I've kicked it with him at
No way.
weddings and shit.
No way.
Yeah, and
Wait.
I've been following him for a minute.
That's
He's
such
funny.
a small world. Yeah, Rami's
Yeah, and I met him at a
Wow.
bunch of open mics too, and he's like, "Hey, I do comedy." I was like, "Word!"
That's
and then I
so
started
wild.
following him. I was like, "Oh, you're funny as fuck."
Yeah,
dude."
he was supposed to be on today.
Oh, Rami's my guy, bro.
He's out there trying to be somebody.
Yo, there's a video of dude with like a big ass fur coat on the Laugh Factory stage,
That's
bro.
Yazid. That's Yazid.
No,
The fur coat dude is Yazid.
You see?
Yeah, you know Yazid. I mean, honestly, they all look alike at this
Yeah.
point. All these Arabs,
I thought it was Rami.
Yo, as a matter
You
of fact,
probably know both. You
while you're saying that, if you would have told me you was the Puerto Rican one and you was the Arab cat,
would've-
I'd have believed that too.
Yeah. This edible's kicking in, which is great.
Hey, but you guys ended up selling out that
Yeah,
show,
it was
having
200.
some success.
200 sold out, and that's what. By the way, so we were doing that since like this was our sixth
yeah.
sold out show. Like we've been,
Ooh.
yeah, we just stopped because of the pandemic, and then we couldn't get a theater for that whole 2020, all the way till
That's
literally
what's up.
that few months ago. So we were doing it. We first started out with Victory Gardens Theater. It's like about
Okay.
108. We had sold that one out. And then we did like another one in October. Then we did another one in January, and they're all like 100, 200 seats. And then the pandemic happened, so we
Yeah.
stepped back.
Ooh,
we waited.
Yeah, pandemic fucked everything
Yeah, so
up.
this January was our first show back in like 2 years? Has it been
Hell
2
yeah.
years? Yeah.
Give some game, because there's a lot of comics that also watch this, and producers, and
Yeah.
give some game to the people. How did you guys end up being so successful with that show? Is it based around your community? Did you get a lot of new people to come out?
I can answer it. So what happened is I know what day we started. 2019 is when we really all started. Like, I was like 2-3 months into comedy, and I met Rami. And then I just wanted to throw a show during the summer. That 2019, I was like, yo, Rami, I just want to throw a show. Mind you, I didn't even have 5 minutes of material at the time. I really didn't. And then we were like, let's just rent out a theater in August and see what happens. And then like literally maybe a week before the show, I finished my set. I'm like, okay, I have 10. You know what I mean? 10 minutes. And there's 5 of us, so we're all doing 10, 15 each. So we get about an hour of a show.
Who hosted?
We take turns. Like last show, Rami hosted. The show before that, our Momo hosted.
Who hosted the first show?
Momo, one of our guys, Momo. He just was very high energy. We're like, oh, let him host. You know, it'll be fun. And then the reason we did it was because one, we weren't being booked. Granted, we were still very new into it, but we're like, instead of waiting for opportunity, let's just rent out a theater and see what happens. It was literally just like, let's just see what happens. And then 2 weeks before the show or 3 weeks before the show, we like sold 100 tickets. Like, what the hell? People are coming. And then we just kept doubling down. We're like, all right, let's get new material.
This is why I love immigrants, bro.
Yeah,
This is why I love these dudes, bro. These dudes should show up and be like, all right, let's make a castle. Let's build a castle. Let's fuck everything else. Let's just make it happen.
All 3 of us end up vibing a lot over at the Rev Room.
Yeah.
And that's like,
shout out to Rev Room.
Shout out to Rev Room.
Shout out to Julia.
And that's like a shout out Julia. That's a that's like an immigrant backed heavy show, like between the audience and between the so it's like a whole movement, like with your cause you also like to produce shows and everything too, but you're already ingrained in the people, man. You already got a history as the party animal. From way back. Like I thought you might have been bullshitting about that, man. But then other people just like, yo, Tito used to have Project X levels.
Yeah, I lived pretty wild in high school, and I used to have a DJ booth in my basement, and I pimped it out, turned the basement into like a club.
No way.
And then I was just throwing these massive ragers, and then I became like known throughout like literally northern Chicago, just as the guy that, because we were very good at swimming, right? For example, and then in the locker room, I remember after state.
How old were you at this time?
This was like 17, 18. Okay. I remember after state, like the entire locker room after finals were like, hey, we're all going to go to Tito's. Does anybody know who Tito is? And I'm changing and shit. I'm like, oh, y'all, oh, that's me. And okay. And I had like easily 200 people in my house.
Wow, that's wild.
From all over the state, swimmers, athletes, girls. It was crazy. And that was just one of the many parties that I threw.
Damn.
And it just followed me forever. And now it's legendary because I had a New Year's party that was fucking legendary.
That's so wild.
So how fun are drugs and what is your favorite?
I mean, honestly, I wasn't doing too many drugs back. Now I do a little bit more drugs, but I think a good Molly, a good sourced Molly.
I like that he said it like it was a fine Chardonnay.
You know what I'm saying, with the crystals, with the brown.
Little Sauvignon Blanc with your mushroom.
You gotta taste it with the tip of your tongue. It's really just a little bit. You know, it's like grease. So yeah, good Molly, but I don't do too many drugs like that no more.
Yeah,
I just like to party.
In the gym a lot. Yeah.
I be in the gym. I be eating healthy. I'm trying to recover and trying to just stay young forever.
Real Rap Podcast.